Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a little game called Cult of the Lamb. This is a game where you go around as a little lamb in a cult, and you lead a cult, rather, and you get followers to defeat enemies. It's kind of like a dungeon explorer meets cults. I don't know how to say it. So I start day one as a little lamb who's scared, and these guys want to kill me because they believe that my race will end them. These guys do not like me, so I am forced to go up the track as they follow behind, forcing me to be slaughtered. So I go up, and I keep going, obviously. Can't really do very much. Oh, I just want to say, here, make sure you like and subscribe, because I'm going to be posting... I'd love to post 100 days in one video, but I have to post 1 day per video. I have to kneel to sacrifice to these 4 gods as I'm being killed, or about to be killed rather. A monologue about how I'm being put down because there's a prophecy about how my kind will end there. Because the prophecy, with my sacrifice, it's impossible to fulfill. And heretics, and faith, something, I don't know, I don't really know the lore of this game. As I am soon to be slaughtered by this giant man, something happens. I am in heaven, at least it looks like it. I have been resurrected to be talked to the one who waits. Da 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 da. I don't know, I need bad music here. As I slowly approach him, he tells me that he will resurrect me as I am not, or as I am dead, about how he will resurrect me to do his bidding for him, as you can read. And I immediately hit the absolutely button, because I would love to come back and do a cult. Because it's the point of the game, obviously. Duh. And then now he gives me his red crown, which gives me powers. Gives me powers to have followers be loyal and strike enemies. Or strike fear to the hearts of our enemies. As he was telling me, he will return me, and I will recruit followers. Oh my god. As I come back, I soon slaughter all the people that are here. All the people who betrayed me. I slaughter them all without second thought. No thoughts behind my sheep. My sheep brain. As I soon approach where I came from. But first I'm destroying these because, you know, loot. He's a dungeon explorer after all. You gotta have that loot. The loot. As these fellow cultists try to murder me, I slaughter them all. Not a single one of them can lay a finger on me. I think. Yeah. As I soon find my way out, I am led to a pathway. As I see, there's a pathway to the exit. I then run into this man named Rato. He tells me that he used to be a leader like me, and how there is a tunnel escape ahead, so I must escape. I soon follow the pathway and find his enemies, who I soon slaughter. I soon kill. One of them falls. And then the other one falls, and then more fall. Will surely lead to my victory. And then I kill this bat, and I win. I got a chest full of gold. What it's used for? I mean, I know, but you don't know yet. You ain't gotta worry about that. I soon tried to kill this bird. But I didn't, I missed. And I loot everything, because, you know, dungeon explorer, gotta loot everything. You know how it would be. And then I run into this other room with a bunch of other enemies. I proceed to slaughter them all. I want all their goodies, all their loot. It's all mine. They cannot have it. So I tried to murder the birds and I missed them all. And I missed that one too. But I proceed to destroy everything for that good loot. I have to have the loot here, you know, I gotta live, I gotta thrive, I gotta survive. It's all about surviving. I soon find this weird room with these X's on the floor. As I almost get poked up the behind, it tells me that I can press circle to dodge, which, you know, I probably should figure that one out. But I almost get poked, but I proceed to poke them instead, as I murder them? I don't know what else to say. And I take their gold as well. It's all mine. They can't have it. As I proceed to go back to the other area that I missed. Proceed to find this area with more cultists, who I proceed to steal from, and proceed to murder like nobody else, because it's the point of the game and it's fun, right? I mean, you know, who wouldn't love to murder? I'm fucking for saying that. As I proceed to steal their gold as well. No one can have any gold. I'm the tax collector around here, buddy. Can't have no gold. Grr. Proceed to go back to the other area that I saw, and go up, and I find a chest full of more gold. And just call me the tax collector at this point. As I proceed to find a cultist, or not a cultist, a follower, who's going to be sacrificed. Now Ratto comes up to me, and he tells me, you need to save this poor lad. He wants to be, you should make him part of our cult. As they're about to sacrifice him, they soon notice me. I have to interfere. They can't just sacrifice this poor lad. I almost got sacrificed and I got saved. I must save him as well. So I soon slaughter them, taking their bones as more come to, as reinforcements, I guess, I don't know. And I slaughter them as well. No thoughts, just slaughter. Swing, 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 bam, 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 dead. Now this man breaks free, and I rescue him. Where he goes? Well, he goes somewhere. You'll see in a minute. As I destroy their camp, they can't have nothing. As I proceed to go to the last room, which, as Mr. Ratto tells me here, is safety. It will take me to a ground, or it will take me great distances rather, as it will take me to a ground which I can start a cult. So as I proceed to slowly melt to the floor, heretics defeated. I get 7 gold. Hooray, and 1 follower. Took me 4 minutes to do that. 4 minutes, ain't that bad. As I'm now here in my new lands, I select my difficulty. I thought about doing easy, but then I thought, I'm just gonna do medium. As I proceed to go to my location, Retto tells me that this was once his grounds of his cult, but now is my grounds of my cult. He proceeds to explain to me that we have so much to do about indoctrinating people into our cult and gathering resources. As my man proceeds to pop up, and I proceed to go indoctrinate him. I spare him. You know, I give him a good name. Give him a good name. The greatest name I can think of, James. That's what he gets. His name is James. My first and my favorite follower now. Welcome to the cult, James. Yeah, James. We love James around here now. Okay. Yeah, I proceed to tell James to go chop some trees. You know, I believe in James. As Ratto appears to pop up and tell me, my cult is becoming powerful. But I cannot just live on for alone. I need food. So Ratto proceeds to tell me that I need to make a campfire, which I need some stone and some wood. So I proceed to chop down this tree right here. You know, get this tree out of here. I don't want this tree in here no more. As James, look at James over there. Little cutie over there. He's chopping the little wood down. I proceed to mine this stone, the rock rather, for some stone. I only get 1 piece from it, so I need to go mine 1 more. I'll mine this one right here. You know, mine, I almost said chop. I proceed to build my campfire. I proceed to put it right next to the entrance. You know, this is a pretty local area. And next to the entrance, next to the main hub area, whatever. As I proceed to build it, James comes walling over here, trying to help, but, you know, I don't let him. Because James, he has to do no work. He can do no wrong. I proceed to notice that James is full. He's fine. He doesn't need no food. I don't know why Ratto was worrying. He ain't gotta worry about nothing. We're completely fine. proceed to gather some berries just for James, just so we have some food later on. And I make him some berry food. And there's this really cool mini game where you have to get it in the right area to cook some food. And James devours it. He must have been hungry. But we must build a shrine, he tells me. But we need gold for that one. And to get gold, we have to go into the dungeon. Yay! Into the dungeon. I proceed to go deep into the dungeon. This door begins to glow. I'm curious why it's glowing for. I tried killing the spiders here, and I can't put my weapon here for some reason. And apparently Father, he must have been killed here. The one who waits. I'm gonna call him Father. Father. As I proceed to go to this green door, and I need one follower to help me. Which, is my buddy James. He gives me his red goo. I guess, I don't know. Maybe blood, I don't know. But I proceed to head into the darkness. And it proceeds to give me some health, which means I can die. Great. I take this sword that was generously given to me, as I try and kill this dummy. Takes forever, and I get 2 wood for it. Yeah, not worth it at all. Just chop it on the grass, and I kill a bird here too. But I read this, and apparently Leshy, he must be destroyed. I chuck it in the stone. I don't know what it's for, but it's gone. As I proceed to the next area and murder all of these people. I don't know what they were doing, but I don't like them here, so they gotta move out. I gotta murder them all. I'm gonna chop all the grass while I'm here. Chop, 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 chop. I proceed to head to the next area. But there's a bunch of these grassy worm people. I murder them all. They cannot live here. I live here now. I evict them as it turns red for some reason. As this portal opens, Leshy appears. This is one of the gods. Apparently, yes, his crown, he sees that I have been chosen to fight them. As he appears, I try and get a little slash in. Doesn't work at all. I choose to go down, as I find this card man. He seems pretty friendly. Hopefully I don't get on his bad side. As he tells me he knew I was coming, so he has some cards to show me about Teriads. I don't know how they work, but apparently they do, so I use them. Now I have a choice between getting more damage or having extra health. I choose the damage, because it seems more helpful. Now from what I know, these only last during my dungeon exploring, so if I were to explore another dungeon, these would not work. I have to find them again. I unlock a lot of these cards, which I can find during my dungeon exploring, as I proceed to go back to the area and continue on. I kill more of these leshy looking worms. As one hits me, I can't let that slide. I gotta murder him and his family. That sounds so wrong. But I get some gold. I get some gold from them, or coins, whatever they're called. So we need to kill all these bats here too. They're in my way. They gotta get out of my way. As I proceed to chop all their grass down, maybe for some future stuff. I may need it later. As I proceed to find this chest. And in this chest, I find a necklace. I'm gonna give that to James. I want James to live very long. We love James. I proceed to head into the next area. I think I'm gonna need stone more than I think anything else. As I find a lot of stone here, which would be very helpful with building, hopefully. So I head to the next area. Seems to be a boss battle of some kind. So I head there. I found this large area with dummies for some reason. I proceeded to chop them. But then I just gave up. Not for one last slash. I killed this bird too. He's a casualty of war. But I find this really cool area with more spiky things. They kill these bats too. Get rid of all the bats. No bats allowed here. As this like nuclear thing is about to happen. But it turns out it's a weapon upgrade. Now my sword does more damage. A better sword. I found this new area with a lot of cultists. I slaughter them all. No cult except their mind shall live. No more other cultists. No more other cultists. Yes, sir. As I find a chest, gives me more gold. It's a meat too. As I find another tarot card area. Proceed to select. I don't know what I selected there. I think I selected the critical hit one. I didn't see it. Or no. I selected the one to get more health. That's right. So the blue hearts apparently are like temporary hearts, which from killing enemies I have a chance to gain one. But you can see my health in the top left. So I get more gold from slaughtering all these enemies. I found this area with this cultist, who I tried murdering, but it didn't work. As Leshy appears. He tells me how far I have come for a little lamb. As this guy gave himself up for his cause. As he sacrifices himself to become this giant, ugly monster. I soon realized I'm gonna be battling. I quickly take a slash at him as he shoots these blue cheese balls at me. And shoots his little children out too, but I soon just slash him. I barely even got hit there. I think I only got hit like once. But I found this little cultist so I can convert. He asked me to spare him, which, you know, I'm a nice cultist, I do. You're my cult now, buddy. I found these areas, but stupidly I decided to take the move necklace, which makes my followers never be able to sleep, or not want to sleep, or never need to, rather. Jesus. I found all this gold, which would be really helpful. And then I proceed to unlock one part of the thing. It seems I need to find 4 different dungeons and beat them to unlock that area. But I return to my cult. As I got a lot of items. Back at my cult, I proceed to indoctrinate new people. But as Rato was telling me, I have made it back. And I need to indoctrinate new people. Which I do. Proceed to name this new guy. Or well, I check on his stats first, you know. You gotta check his stats. But then, I proceed to name him the greatest name of all, Harvey. Yes, sir, Harvey. We have a new cultist, or cult follower person. His name is Harvey now. As Rat was telling me, I need someone to worship. So I need a shrine to worship. Shrine, not shrine, shrine. I proceed to build it, which only costs about 30 coin, which, you know, isn't too bad. As James and Harvey tries to help me build, James does, Harvey, well, he just kind of, you know. But Reto begins to tell me, followers can worship me, and he gives me a free worshiper. Or, yeah. You know, he's pretty cute, looks like Supersonic. You get a little kitty. I gotta look at his name, Puno. I decide, you know what, I like that name. His traits aren't too great, but, you know, it's alright. proceed to pull him into my cult. You are now a cult leader, Puno. I tell him to go worship me at my shrine. I then grab my devotion, which allows me to unlock a temple, where I can do ceremonies and rituals at. I try to unlock sleeping bag, but I don't have enough to do it quite yet, which, you know, I don't figure out till like a few seconds later. He proceeds to tell me to build the temple, which, you know, I need a little more wood for that. I tried chopping down this giant tree, and I realized that's going to take forever, so I just chopped down this little one. I chopped down this little statue thing here, too. And then this little tree as well. He can go as well. We don't need it no more. And this little totem as well. This one as well. You know, why not? More wood, more the merrier. And I proceed to chop down more totems. And more wood, you know, because I think I need, what, 25, was it? As I proceed to chop down more totems, I realize I have enough. I proceed to build my temple. I think about building it right here. But then I proceed, what happens if I build it in the way? Then I realize I can't quite do that. My campfire's in the way. So I proceed to build it right next to my pathway, which is a perfect place to do it because it's really central. I proceed to head over there and try building it. But I actually speak to Harvey. And I think, well, I should give him the totem. And then I accidentally gave him the totem that I was going to give James. So I guess Harvey's going to live longer now instead of James. You know, whoops. That's fine. I proceed to build the temple with James and Harvey, as Puno is down there worshipping me. I proceed to build the temple, as Rato comes up and congratulates me, and tells me that temples allow me to have faith in my cult. And if it falls too low, I'll have heretics and people trying to get rid of my cult. My faith immediately starts just pretty much above half. I think we're trying to get to sleeping bags, but I don't have enough quite yet. Which, you know, kind of makes me a little sad. I immediately go into my temple and immediately start to do a ceremony. As I immediately get leveled up as there's Baz in the background. Bah. Ceremonies allow my cult to grow stronger, as it allows me to level up and have a higher loyalty. Now this one allows me to get half a heart, which, you know, I'm kind of forced to take it. As Ratel begins to tell me that I'm a natural leader and he sees why I am chosen. I'm allowed to declare doctrines, which allows my cult to become stronger. I immediately decided to talk to Puno and give him the night charm. Since he works slower, I might as well have him work during the night to work better. Or to worship better. I immediately see what I can build, which, you know, isn't very much. But apparently I can build decorations, which would be kind of cool eventually. And I decide I might as well cook up some food for later, just in case someone gets hungry. Which, again, this cooking minigame is really fun. It's not too bad, it's not too easy, and I like it. Apparently this chest up here gives me loot for my followers, which is really good to have. Proceed to grab more berries, just for more food later on in case I need it. I proceed to find out what triangle does. I thought it was dancing at first, so I thought maybe if I start dancing near them, they'll start dancing with me. But then I figure out it just fast forwards time. If you look in the top right, you'll see what day it is and how fast it's going. Whenever I hold triangle down, see, they're working faster and the day's going by faster. After wasting about half the day, I decide to finally eat. I decide, let's go on one more run. As I decide to go back into the dark woods. I find a axe for me to, or cleaver I guess rather. Immediately chop some grass down for later. I find this strange fella who shoots me in the face, but I just chop his face off as well. And, you know, he comes around, goes around, I guess. I proceed to explore to the left, and I find this seance, which I decide I'm just gonna go up here. I think that's the boss fight. I find the card man. I proceed to take the better chances of spawning. As I proceed to go to what I think is a seance, but it turns out that it's Rado. And he tells me that he brings me good news, that his father is very pleased with my abilities and my progress so far, as he gives me a new ability to shoot enemies. As I soon try to shoot him on accident, but I shoot one of them. Turns out that these are actually dead. I thought that they were fake, but no, they're just real people that are dead. As I shoot everyone that I can, I try and even pierce them. It just goes through one person. As Reto is very proud of me, and how each dead person drops ammo, pretty much. And also, as we near the end of day 1, which you can see in the top right, I just want to say that I'm going to be posting one video per day. Not real life day, but like in-game day. Because I can't have all 100 days in one video, unfortunately. As I proceed to try and grab the ammo from the walls, I can't really grab very much. So I go into this next room. Turns out to be a little cheese ball boy. So I just kind of slash his face off as well. You know, that's how we roll. I try and kill these birds. I kill one, but the other one just flies away. I find this chest, which gives me ammo and some gold. Or coins, whatever you want to call them. I decide to go to the shop. As I try and see what I want. This follower form. Which I don't know what it does. I decided to just take the commandment stone. Because if you look on the right for my task, I need that. So I just take the commandment stone. As I try and figure out what this does, but it just gives me more attack damage. But I end up, again, taking the commandment stone. I try to rob her as well. Okay. And that's it for this episode. If you want more, let me know. And that's the end of day 1. See you guys later.